They hung in the toilet. So that's what gives him his power. Wow. He was also a Marine.
His long ass balls.
Maybe they're for later.
I know.
How did they even call you in for that? He's like, I got long balls, Ken.
He was just like, he's like, I need to talk to you about something. I go down, I'm like, what do you need? He's like, you gotta adjust the water. And he
moves to the next person.
No, it's hanging.
Oh man.
I don't even know.
You know what his special move is called? The droop and scoop.
Okay.
Ratman? No, the game's not over yet. Pick turn.
Any card. Nothing up my sleeve.
Johnny Cage move where he does the split.
That is a tremendous card. This is a rule called play all.
Man. How long must your balls be though for them to like hang in the toilet?
That's gotta be like, yeah.
Yeah.
We draw 6 and play off.
Damn. You could like swing them around. Like,
I'm wondering, is the size normal and it's just the skin, or is it just like they're huge? Like, would you rather question going wrong?
I didn't get to see.
You didn't make it drop down? I'm gonna need to see what I'm working with here.
By playing
I didn't want
this new
If they were big enough to, I don't want to get into this, but I am.
We're here.
If they're big enough to touch the water without the skin being ridiculous, they would not fit through the toilet together.
I suppose.
Yeah, there's.
I'm gonna play this card.
Well, we got those seats with the front cut out, so.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe, but he'd have to like cycle in.
All those people wear the sweatpants and stuff. Like, it's possible he just does the stanky leg when he comes.
I'm looking up the like $1 Million Man's nemesis, and here's something found interesting.
It's Irving our Shyster.
Yeah, I know. I've looked that up, but here's the thing, because I don't know anything about wrestling, but I found something really interesting on Wikipedia. In reality, the $1 Million Man's road travel was deliberately booked for first-class airplane flights and 5-star hotel combinations, and he was given a stipend of petty cash from the WWF offices so he could throw money around in public in order to make the characters seem more real.
That's a good job.
Can you imagine getting that job where your persona, you're like, can I be the $1 Million Man?
And can I get some money to throw around?
You're gonna need to facilitate this character because this is really realistic.
Really?
Well, the $1 Million belt is actually an extremely expensive belt, isn't it?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I think it had to be carried in like a safe.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's actually a separate article for the $1 Million Championship.
Yeah.
Okay, the belt was gold-plated, made out of cubic zirconia, and had 3 tiny diamonds that were inserted behind the belt. The belt cost around an eighth of $1 million.
Oh, wow.
1/8.
Eighth of $1 million. Yeah. It says 125.
I think
so it's an eighth of $1 million.
And that works as me being $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
I think this should happen.
This should happen.
Can we get some really great avatars for this?
What can Bill be?
There's such great WWF promos.
Bill is Glacier.
Bill
He's
has to
Glacier.
be
He's
Hulk
Glacier.
Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk.
Yeah.
Hollywood Hulk. There we go.
It's still on the table.
Or maybe Randy Savage.
Well,
I think Randy Savage is more. Because Bill's pretty over the top.
He would definitely say, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bill, my perfect
okay,
friend.
I'm gonna play.
Be a man,
So Casey is sexy
We
boy.
get the whole NWO into this.
What other characters are there? I feel like, yeah.
Love and goal.
Oh, you get more ground of knowledge.
Awesome, thank you. Bye-bye.
It's over! It's over!
Macho Man. We got Macho Man.
Super Macho Man.
Oh, who's the pimp again? And we also need Valvini.
The Godfather. Yeah, Godfather.
Oh, Sling needs to be Gold Dust.
Gold Dust, yeah. Oh man, you gotta see a picture of Gold Dust. This guy who, his entire gimmick was he wore all this face paint and cross-dressed.
That's slick. Gold Dust.
And didn't he like make movies like Gold Dust Productions?
Yeah, he was just a really campy gay character.
Somebody needs to be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's Reed.
Yep.
Reed?
Yeah.
Stone Cold Reed Austin. Or Stone Cold Steve Campos.
No, Steve can be Disco Inferno.
No, I don't know, I think Reed needs to be Vince McMahon.
Oh, that makes sense.
And
That makes so much sense. I don't want to do it right now.
Well, we know, wasn't there the Mountie that can be,
The Mountie isn't funny enough.
no?
It's just pathetic.
What about Sergeant Slaughter?
Sergeant Slaughter is pretty funny.
Although, to be fair, nobody's really going to see Reed's avatar because he always posts in the serious business forums anyway, so it's just come up with Reed, you know. That's actually why...
Although we gotta change that.
Well, that's why I came up with the serious business avatars, because we were always changing people's stuff, and I was like, well... I really felt bad for changing Reed's name because most of his stuff is just official answers, so I was like, well...
But now you can do it.
Now we can do it because who cares?
Now's the time to reap the benefits of your very sober business.
That's true.
Gold dust?
Yeah, gold dust. You're gonna like this.
Yeah, you are.
I spell like that, right?
The D is, it works for both
yes.
ways.
Okay, I had to make sure.
Whatever that's called.
What's another good wrestler?
Well, who's Val Venus gonna be?
Yeah, that's tough.
Casey, the bowler.
There's also Vader.
You just want to make Casey everybody.
No, he's gotta be sexy boy.
Yeah.
Glacier.
It's off the merchandise.
Who's Mankind?
I'm gonna play Rocket.
Oh, train.
You know, the $1 Million Man is now a Christian minister who runs a combined Christian wrestling events under the promotion Power Wrestling Alliance.
I do know that.
He works with another born-again Christian for these events.
His son is the new $1 Million Man.
Yes.
As of a few months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
He took the $1 Million belt.
On June 29th episode of Raw, the original guy's junior, his real name is Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase, yeah. Ted DiBiase Jr. Blah 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 became the next $1 Million Man, yeah.
I'm gonna play taxation.
$1 Million belt.
I'm actually surprised there's so much about wrestling on Wikipedia.
No,
I'm not, no.
I was surprised too. And then I found out.
Although, to be fair, there's like a million things about, like, you know,
Oh, man.
Star Trek or something.
Any
on-
Harry Potter character, whatever you want to read
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
If people obsess about Power 14, it's on Wikipedia.
Have you ever met any like real like WWF fans?
Yeah, they're pretty intense.
They could like cross post in a Harry Potter shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take all the keepers and creepers.
They ship for mine
back
slash
into everybody
HBK.
starting with myself. So
Change the name of Convention Nation to is it WCW?
and
Well, it
We've been
depends.
talking about-
Do you want to be WCW Nitro or WWF Raw is War?
Raw is War. Yeah.
There's also SmackDown.
Just change it to WCW / WWF Rivalry Zone or something.
Wrestling.
And actually, we should keep the discard pile over here, face up. It says in the rules you can look through the discard pile anytime you want, as long as the cards are
WCW, WVW?
I gotta go
WWF.
You got goal.
Yeah, WCW versus WWF. Raw Nitro.
Raw Nitro.
Raw Dog Nitro.
Yeah. Raw Dog is War.
Raw Dog is war.
War is
Nice.
hell.
WCW, WWF, Raw Dog
Big God,
Nitro,
yeah.
exclamation point.
What is it good for?
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Just imagine
I'm gonna play.
Say it again, Kevin.
the sound of the breaking and then Kevin coming down the steps. Or no, it was a car crash, wasn't it? I think Glass was a Stone
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah, Glass was Stone Cold.
Alright, so it'll be a car crash, which is even better. And then Kevin just comes down the steps.
What do we do with tagline?
Well, my tagline is obviously going to be everyone has a price.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because everybody has a price.
And
Because everyone's
select
price.
someone play this action. Today's special, set your hand aside and draw 3.
And what is Dan's? Everybody, or
Play all 3.
there can only be one Mr. Perfect, and obviously.
Everybody knows it's me.
What is
I love that.
Who's Randy Savage?
the announcer guy?
No, I changed it right. It's because I am the best poster the SMN has ever created.
No, the best wrestler, the best the best poster
Yeah, the best-
WWF has ever known.
The best, yeah, it was like the best poster the SMN has ever created.
No, that announcer always wears the cowboy hat. He had like a
Oh, Jim Ross?
Yeah,
He had
what does he
Bell's
always
palsy.
say?
Oh, God.
Oh.
Slobberknocker.
Yeah, slobber knocker.
That should be the tagline.
Oh my God, it's a real
B-A-H-G-A-W-D.
Did he have his own kind of like barbecue sauce and shit?
Yeah.
I wanna, like, if you start watching wrestling like today, new wrestling, how many of these people are still around?
Surprisingly many. Like they're wrestling at like 55 and they look the same.
They get like new gimmicks recycled.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Like the fact that they try to make a Super Shockmaster is Shockmaster's nephew. I'm gonna avenge my Uncle Fred.
Like the Undertaker's been wrestling for like 30 years now.
Yeah, but he owns like a big portion of the company.
Yeah, because he's always been there.
Yeah, he'll never like write himself out.
Yeah, he never switched sides or anything like that.
He never turned heel.
Oh no, he did.
No, he had his
WCW.
no, but he has brother Kane though, right?
Yeah.
Kane's a bad guy.
He doesn't have a mask anymore. And I just,
His story was
Who cares?
him and Undertaker as kids were like smoking behind like their parents' garage, and then like they dropped the cigarette and he like lit on fire.
Kane
That was his story.
And burned himself in the process.
and then 13 years.
And that's why he wanted to play Undertaker in the Inferno match.
Mm-hmm.
And then 13 years later, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's fine." Really.
Just put some like what
plastic surgery.
Navia on it.
Pretty rough.
I put some aloe on it and it really feels pretty good.
What was the story behind the
Just gotta
original
hold the
Boiler
dryer
Room
sheet
Brawl?
next to it.
What? That was Mankind, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
The Boiler Room Brawl.
I'm not familiar with
Okay,
that.
guys, we're gonna come over for the most important one for the most important person. Who's Derek again?
Oh, he's Irving R. Shyster.
Oh, that's so perfect.
That is.
Just thinking of how he looked like back in the day, and I'm like,
Yeah, we need to have a computer with preview on it so we can cross the avatars.
yeah, we need a computer.
Because IRS's promo shots are fantastic.
Are they like really
Yeah.
showy?
I can't figure out
You
the
got a
name.
high five. Yeah. Hey.
Brian.
What's up, Tony?
Can I cross? Can I cross? Toner DPS.
Oh,
Can you cross these scripts?
Wait, what's this?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant.
Oh, it's Bill.
The heartbreak kid.
I hear cross.
I met a flight attendant. I gave her the old Minnesota mud.
All right, we got a new word phrase for the week.
Ben, how's it going?
Here, you read it out loud.
Oh, nice.
Is that Bill?
What are you looking at on your iPhone?
You got Bill?
Changing everybody's.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
We haven't chosen yet.
Flights were good.
What's Derek's rank? Heartbreak Kid and hands off the merchandise.
What is?
Just a second. I was wondering.
What is?
We're like 10 minutes away.
Oh, wait. Guys, Bill's 10 minutes away.
Think about it.
I'll look it up right
All right,
there.
we'll see you in 10 minutes then. We'll have the place ready. All right, bye.
Oh shit! All right,
Wait.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we need to get this on Wikipedia.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yo.
Is there a wiki
Do you want me to read this out
I
loud?
don't know if they're ready. I don't know if they'll ever be ready.
Continue.
We got a new text from Bill.
All right, read this out loud.
Flights were good.
Educate ourselves.
I met a flight attendant. I gave her the old Minnesota mudkip.
What does that mean?
We're gonna find out.
We'll find out.
I'm guessing Irving R. Shyster is spelled the way I think it is.
Irwin, yeah.
Irwin R.
Shyster.
Shyster.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
We need to Zerg rush him or something. We need to nerd rush him.
IRS, known for his best known grower. He was a heel tax man gimmick.
Oh, this is the one.
Arrest all of the faces and fans, urge them to pay their taxes. He was, however, a sound technician.
Wow, he does look at
He would later form the team of Money Inc. He was part of Ted DiBiase.
Well, he was
They won the tag team championship. Oh
my God.
Even IRS had a price.
And taxes, you know,
I think it's like 45% of your income.
He teamed up with someone named Golden Boy, and their team was the American Express. Oh, Irving R. Shyster. He was part of the Taxman gimmick. He was a former tax collector from Washington, D.C. He harassed the fans in the audience, urging them to pay their taxes.
That would tick off most WWF fans.
People would be like, boo, I don't want to
Wait,
pay my taxes.
you guys were just saying he tag teamed with Ted DiBiase?
Yeah.
Everybody has a surprise.
They formed Money Inc.
Not to be confused with Young Money.
Or is it? What? I'm being confused. Sorry.
IRS had a feud with The Undertaker?
Oh. That's some pretty one-sided.
They had a clash at the 1995 Royal Rumble.
Do you have to pay taxes when your soul is in a vase that Paul Bearer is holding?
Wasn't IRS like a pretty big dude though?
Yeah.
I'm about to bring up a picture.
Yeah, this is the picture. Look at this promo. It's going to be Derek's avatar.
Erwin Shyster.
That is Irvinger.
Wow.